Good day and welcome to Trending Update USA. I'm Stefan, and today we dive deep into one of the most talked about stories in the world of tennis as Aryna Sabalenka finally breaks her silence and drops the final word on her highly discussed comments about Coco Gauff during the aftermath of their unforgettable clash at the French Open. This moment has been at the center of intense media attention, fan debates, and tennis community discussions around the world. Now, Sabalenka's statement has brought clarity and perhaps closure to one of the most controversial storylines of the season. Let's break down what happened, why it matters, and how it may shape the future rivalry between these two incredible athletes. From the very beginning, the rivalry between Aryna Sabalenka and Coco Gauff has been characterized by intensity, mutual respect, and occasionally, bold remarks that capture the headlines. Their showdown in Paris was nothing short of epic. As the match unfolded, the tension on the court translated to heated narratives off it. Sabalenka, known for her straightforward nature and fiery competitiveness, made comments after their encounter that sparked widespread conversation across the tennis world. Some fans saw it as confidence, others interpreted it as a pointed remark toward Gauff. And now, months later, Sabalenka has officially decided to address it once and for all. In her statement, Sabalenka expressed that the comments she made were never intended to disrespect Coco Gauff as an athlete or as a person. She emphasized that competitive emotion often runs high, especially on one of the biggest stages in tennis. According to Sabalenka, the context of her statement was misunderstood, amplified by the pressure cooker environment of a Grand Slam semifinal. Her words were meant to reflect her own frustration and determination to bounce back stronger, not to diminish Gauff's accomplishments. Sabalenka highlighted that the French Open is one of the most emotional stages of the tennis calendar, where even the most seasoned players are pushed to their mental and physical limits. Facing Coco Gauff, a player who has proven to be both resilient and fearless at such a young age, added to the intensity. Gauff's brilliant performance in that match left Sabalenka with mixed feelings, respect for her opponent and disappointment in herself for falling short. This clarification by Sabalenka comes at a crucial moment in the season. With the tours shifting toward the end-of-year indoor tournaments and players jostling for ranking points and momentum, rivalries like this one fuel fan excitement and media coverage. Sabalenka also noted that she and Gauff have spoken privately since the match, and there is mutual respect between them. She described Gauff as a strong competitor and an incredible athlete whose rise in tennis is inspiring the next generation. The reaction from fans has been swift. Supporters of both players have taken to social media to express relief that Sabalenka addressed the issue directly. Many say this is the kind of maturity and sportsmanship that sets examples in professional tennis. On platforms like X and Instagram, Sabalenka's statement has gone viral, generating thousands of likes, comments, and shares. Tennis pundits have also weighed in, with many acknowledging the importance of athletes taking control of their narratives rather than letting speculation dominate the conversation. To understand why this story resonates so strongly, we have to revisit their French Open encounter. That semi-final match was a showcase of contrasting styles, Sabalenka's power game against Gauff's strategic brilliance and incredible defensive skills. The match itself was thrilling, with long rallies, clutch points, and high drama that kept fans at the edge of their seats. When it ended, emotions ran high, and Sabalenka's post-match interview became the spark that ignited weeks of discussions. Sabalenka's competitive fire has always been one of her defining traits. She has built her career on intensity, hard work, and resilience, qualities that have taken her to the top of the rankings and made her a fan favorite around the globe. But in the modern era of sports, where every word is analyzed and shared instantly, even offhand remarks can snowball into headlines. This is exactly what happened after that match. The timing of her clarification now suggests a strategic move to close that chapter and focus on the road ahead. Coco Gauff, on the other hand, has continued to rise both on and off the court. Her poise, maturity, and skill at such a young age have made her a role model for aspiring players. In the weeks after the French Open, she responded gracefully to the comments without escalating the situation. Gauff's focus has remained firmly on her game, and her results speak volumes about her growth as a top-tier player. As Sabalenka and Gauff continue their respective campaigns, fans are already anticipating the next time these two will meet on the court. Their rivalry is becoming one of the most compelling storylines in modern women's tennis. Much like legendary rivalries of the past, their clashes are not just about who wins the match. They're about legacy, personality, and the evolution of the sport itself. Sabalenka also took a moment in her recent interview to reflect on how media narratives can shape perceptions of athletes. She acknowledged that while she stands by her passion and competitive edge, she understands the importance of choosing words carefully in a world where soundbites can overshadow context. She hopes her clarification helps fans see the bigger picture of mutual respect and fierce competition that defines her relationship with Coco Gauff. Sports analysts are calling this a smart move by Sabalenka. By addressing the issue head-on, she's not only putting an end to unnecessary drama but also reinforcing her image as a top athlete who values sportsmanship. This could also relieve any lingering tension the comments might have created before the upcoming hardcourt season. The impact of this statement extends beyond just these two players. Tennis thrives on rivalries, and narratives like this shape the way fans experience the sport. From stadiums packed with passionate spectators to millions watching from home, these stories fuel excitement, create emotional investment, and drive the growth of the game globally. Sabalenka has also been working intensively on her game in recent weeks, fine-tuning her serve and baseline consistency to prepare for the final stretch of the season. Meanwhile, Gauff continues to shine on the hard courts, proving that her French Open performance was no fluke. If these two meet again, it promises to be another blockbuster encounter, with fans eager to witness how this new chapter unfolds after the dust of past controversies has settled. Looking back, Sabalenka's comments may have been a spark, but they also highlighted something much bigger: the passion and fire that define the highest levels of professional tennis. Fans love seeing players who wear their hearts on their sleeves, and Sabalenka has never been one to hide her emotions. In a way, this is what makes her matches so captivating. In her concluding words, Sabalenka reiterated that what matters most is the love of the game. She thanked her fans for standing by her, acknowledged Coco Gauff's incredible journey, and promised to give her all in every match. She made it clear that her focus now is on her performance, not past controversies. Her message was simple: let the tennis speak for itself. This development also comes at a time when the WTA Tour is experiencing an exciting surge in young talent and competitive balance. Rivalries like Sabalenka vs. Gauff are crucial to keeping the spotlight on women's tennis. Their contrasting personalities, Sabalenka's fiery approach and Gauff's calm confidence, offer fans a dynamic and engaging narrative that keeps them coming back for more. Fans are already buzzing about the potential matchups ahead. The WTA calendar promises some thrilling tournaments as the season progresses, and it wouldn't be surprising to see another Sabalenka Gauff showdown on a major stage soon. When that happens, it won't just be about tennis. It will be about redemption, respect, and the evolution of a great rivalry. Sabalenka's final word on the matter might mark the end of this particular controversy, but it also signals the beginning of a new chapter in their rivalry. Both players are on a trajectory that could define women's tennis for years to come. And as their careers continue to intertwine on the sport's biggest stages, their stories will be told, debated, and remembered for a long time. From press conferences to training courts, from viral social media posts to packed stadiums, the saga of Sabalenka and Gauff is a reminder of why fans love tennis. It's not just about the scores, it's about the passion, the drama, the respect, and the rivalries that turn matches into moments that live on in sporting history. As we wrap up this story, one thing is clear: Aryna Sabalenka has spoken, and she has made her position crystal clear. Coco Gauff has remained composed and focused. The stage is set for an electrifying future between two of the brightest stars in women's tennis. This rivalry isn't just alive, it's thriving. Thank you for staying with us on Trending Update USA. I'm Stefan, and this has been your in-depth coverage of Aryna Sabalenka's final word on her French Open comments regarding Coco Gauff. Stay tuned for more exclusive updates, deep dives, and the latest from the world of tennis and beyond, right here on your trusted source for trending sports stories.